Good evening. My name is Danelle Dodge. I'm running for Florida's 8th Congressional District, and I come to you today because I'm angry, and I'm frustrated, and I'm sad with the state of this country in this moment. I am overwhelmed with a constant barrage of hate and death and fear-mongering. The shooter, who I will not dignify with a name, laid it out in his manifesto. The shooting in Buffalo was a racist hate crime. His intent was to put bullets in black bodies, and he succeeded. He's been egged on by the likes of Tucker Carlson, of Fox News, and some in the Republican Party. Our own Marco Rubio, Rick Scott, Ron DeSantis, they spew Bible verses while turning a blind eye to the carnage their rhetoric incites. Our own rep, Bill Posey, my opponent in this next election, himself has touted the big lie. We must fire Bill Posey because he also votes no on universal background checks, on violence against women, and on women's health care. There is no fringe in their party anymore. The gun lobby and Republicans will say it's too soon to talk about this shooting, that thoughts and prayers are enough. But the problem is that access to weapons of war and people with those weapons being fed a daily diet of replacement theory and fear of everyone that they consider to be other. We are in a war we cannot afford to lose for a soul of a country that sells itself as a beacon on the hill, a place we want to have freedom and equality. And those ideals are lofty, but it turns out that a vocal minority wants that just for themselves. That life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness only applies to a few. The right has used their power to restrict voting access, gerrymander districts, create unconstitutional laws that seek to disenfranchise women, people of color, the LGBTQ community, and basically any group that does not fit their narrative. I don't know if you feel it, but I do. I feel that we're on the precipice of what could be the next civil war. And I don't say this lightly. If you are paying attention, you can feel the embers burning as many seek to pour gasoline on the fire. We saw the beginning on January 6th, and what we haven't seen is the orchestrators being held accountable. Mark Meadows walks free. Ginny Thomas walks free. And Donald Trump walks free. The list grows from there. We need the Justice Department to act now. We need Congress to act now. We need to end the filibuster and expand the court now. And most importantly, we need to hold people accountable for their actions from the top down. No one should be above the law. The folks that think that indicting a former president is too divisive are witnessing the results of that flawed thinking. The only way back is through accountability. We must have justice for all, not just some. So tonight, I want to recognize the lives that were lost, remembering the people who have died because of this awful propaganda. We will not let the value of their lives go away silently. If you look here, Aaron Salter, age 55. Ruth Whitfield, age 86. Hurley Young, age 77. Catherine Massey, age 72. Deacon Hayward Patterson, age 67. Celestine Cheney, age 65. Roberta A. Drury, age 32. Margus D. Morrison, aged 52. Andre McNeil, aged 53, and Geraldine Talley, age 62. Zaire Goodman was injured. He is age 20. 2 other New Yorkers were injured, aged 50 and 55.